get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Why are you standing like that? Stop doing that. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room. Please don't be weird.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much as fun as that sounds, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it a good idea. You've got a point. No, shut the fuck up.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Oh, he wasn't kidding until he saw the look everybody else was giving him. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. Why does Sigma not have a voice? This is bothering me more and more as time goes on. Junpei had a voice. Why does Sigma not have a voice? That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago.
But I've been assuming you're a robot this entire time. Can robots get headaches?
I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. I have never felt exactly like that, but I do be waking up like, oh, they're definitely gonna have to amputate it this time. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
This is sounding a lot like we might be in a simulation. Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right. It's been like a while though.
Seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
But we know from past experience that this is not a common side effect because nobody in the first game mentioned this. We're in a simulation. And we're in space. We're in a simulation in space.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Well, we can't do anything at the moment, so I gotta look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it.
Well, it kind of sounds like what you meant.
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Oh, but you seem to enjoy wearing as few clothes as possible.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Yeah, you tell him. How dare she want to fall in love with somebody? Unbelievable, really.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's exactly what we expected you to say. Aren't you an Egyptian priestess? How are you going to pull that one off?
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
I wouldn't confess to being an Egyptian priestess either, to be fair. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA? Oh, yeah. That standard issue uniform, I'm sure.
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine.
Well, I don't know. I can think of a couple of things she does look like.
In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
Must you Scrimblows be so horrible? Basil? Yes, you.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Are you two... you know...
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
They do not look even slightly like they're related, but go on.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
So this is the same Alice. Okay. A desert.
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Well, you know.
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
Well, how do you know? We don't know who Zero is. You don't know that.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I gotta say, I really hate this art style switch. I'm just looking at his mouth flapping, and I'm like, dude, this is so much worse than when they were drawn. Like, they look really bad. And I mean, you know, part of that's that this was a DS game originally, right? So we're not meant to be looking at these models this big, but like, man, it does not look as good.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Dressed like that, you can only really be one of two things.
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
That's exact. What do you mean? I thought you were full of. I'm gonna think you're full of shit. That's exactly what I thought you were. What else are you gonna be? A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip. Missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
That is young, yes. To die, 40 is pretty young.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too then.
A tragic circus-related accident. We hate to see it.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school when I got into my car. This white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Tell them about this affair you had. I'm still waiting to hear more about this. Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank. But the affair sounded so juicy. You don't think that might be related a little bit?
What about Zero?
No idea. We don't know anything about Zero. How is anybody supposed to know?
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay, since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? I think his profession is child, you know? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Do not. I don't like the fact you scoffed at that. Do not tell me that Quark is actually 500 years old or something. I will explode. I will be so fucking mad. Don't. Oh, I don't like that you laughed about that.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
That was such a weird
Well,
interaction.
I know a little about Luna.
I swear to God, if Quark ends up being actually 500 years old, I will be so fucking mad.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
She has a nurse vibe, yeah.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
What? That's an absurd thing to say. Over K? What the fuck are you talking about? Phi's the most mysterious one.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright. Apparently more mysterious than the guy we don't even know what he fucking looks like, but you know. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I haven't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Okay, but like, we haven't exactly had time to sort of talk and chat, really, but... Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, allegedly. Who knows, that seems pretty up in the air after that interaction. A nurse and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna check on the
Where do
others
you plan
then.
on going?
Crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew
I
quarters.
see. Right. Later, bro.
Don't call me bro, you fucking ass. What the? I hate you. Shut up. I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Well, I mean... puzzle stuff, yeah.
Like a secret door or something?
No. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary? I mean... did we really find anything you would describe as ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, it's a book of meowed cats.
A meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. You don't want to hear about my ominous backstory related to my cat puns. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though. Please don't look too deeply into my backstory.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of meow.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby.
What?
I don't really know anything of Meowed it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
I don't know, ma'am. This seems like a really suspicious thing to just leave out in the open in the middle of your killing game.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji. And Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious.
That's what
but
I'm saying.
I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse.
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Is there going to be an eclipse on December 31st? Or was it 2028? I have clicked many buttons. There we go. A total lunar eclipse will occur at the moon's descending node of orbit on Sunday, December 31st, 2028. Wow. How about that? I mean, it would be a weird thing to just make up, I guess, out of nowhere, but, you know. All puzzles were related to that somehow. Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn. I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus, man. Dude. Radical 6, dude. It's probably actually like math, right? Like radical, yeah, whatever. It continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, you know. A little. There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard about the term Radical 6. Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Whoops. You know. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something. What did you find?
Big if true.
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Oh, sick?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me.
Remember to stay hydrated.
You'll understand when you see it. It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was the first into the room, followed by me, quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Well, what the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition? No, you
To tell everybody!
You don't know about the morphogenetic field, Sigma? Imagine a stream that splits into two forks, right? In reality, you're a receiver and Phi's a transmitter, right?
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another, old suspicions suddenly reawaken. What, you think someone just had a fucking bomb on them? It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right.
It's a very sci-fi bomb as well, isn't it? Like, that's not no normal fucking bomb right there.
It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this? Hold on. I'm adjusting my desk because a cat's about to arrive.
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Didn't you, like... It looks like a sci-fi bomb. I don't think it's too much of a stretch to come to that conclusion.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Go on. Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
What do Egyptian priestesses know about bombs? Curious.
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Wait.
What?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Okay.
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's annihilation?
Oh. Quark.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter.
And you're a quark because you're short.
But I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think.
Garbage collector. Explain this particle of the universe.
I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry, I don't really get it.
Oh, alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Please don't be weird.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
I thought that was going to be so much worse. I wasn't exactly happy with it, but I thought that was going to be a lot worse. This is a Chunsoft game. We've had some questionable gender things come up in FromSoft games before.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared.
Oh. Fucking obviously. It's so simple, you ignoramus.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
Oh my fucking god. The things these people just pull out of nowhere, dude.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
Yeah, obviously you just did that. You just knew all this off the top of your head with no problem. So, you know, and I thought it was absurd when they knew things like the exact date that things happened related to the Titanic, right? Or the freezing point of water, you know? Of course.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
What are you talking about?
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What are you talking about?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
How do you all just know these numbers?
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps. But how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Well, generally, if you wanted to blow up an entire facility, you would place more than one bomb, right?
look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
You're right. That's an even more direct solution to this problem. But also, like, why would this be the only bomb? Right? Like, why would there only be one bomb in the crew quarters? That doesn't make any sense.
If the bombs are numbered...
And there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh? There's probably a 1 and a 2. There's at least 2 other bombs.
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Well, it's a double digit, so there could be up to 99 bombs in here, right? Because it's 03.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
No. We absolutely should not do that. Why on earth would we try and move the bomb? What if that makes the bomb explode, Dio? Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
A valid reaction. Probably the most normal reaction someone has had in either of these games so far.
Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Where are you even gonna move it? Right? Like, what were you gonna do with the bomb once you moved it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Fucking leave it there. What were you going to do with it?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we'd all been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off the planet.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Huh. Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. I've got trust issues after Danganronpa V3. What if Sigma actually did it right then, even though we had full view of what he was doing? We can't know anymore. We can't know. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted the bomb, do you? That wouldn't be very Sigma of me.
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
She's ratting us out. That was just, I could hardly say premonition. It's gonna be hard to justify without saying premonition. I'm gonna be impressed to see you pull this one off. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. I'm alright. Everybody brace. Let's see what Sigma's bold plan is to get out of this little sticky situation without saying the word premonition. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward.
Okay, but you're making a bit of a bold assumption there that Zero isn't responsible. Who is to say Zero doesn't want the bomb to be there? Do you fucking know?
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing.
But we know there's another person, right? Like, we know Zero is just like the rabbit, is just like the VTuber, right? Like, there's a person, you know?
From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior.
That's fair enough.
Which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
Okay. Why? But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Yeah? Okay. Yes, so Zero could have planted the bomb. Exactly. I'm glad we've all come to the same conclusion. Right? That Zero could have in fact been the one that planted the bomb. In fact, he seems like the most likely culprit, because where the fuck would any of us found a bomb? Was there a bomb in the lounge? Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest, and Zero Senior, without a doubt, was one of us. If that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? He seems like the most likely culprit, doesn't he? Why would anyone else do it? How could anyone else have done it? For someone else to have done it, that means that Zero would have had to have left a bomb completely unattended in the facility, or somehow let it slip past him that somebody had a bomb on them when they came into the facility. Neither of those seem to make very much sense to me. So it must be that Zero planted the bomb. Surely. Why is this being such a big matter of debate? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna? They could all be Zero. Or, it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone all the trouble of setting up a bomb? To make this game more exciting? Why are you all writing off Zero? Am I going insane? Why is everybody going, no, Zero wouldn't do that? So, what then? The alternative, like, Zero set all this up. The alternative is that Zero has misplaced a bomb. Or just trusted that no one would do anything untoward with the bomb that they found. It doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? No, it didn't fit at all. Because if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior. Exactly. How would they have gotten the bomb?
Oh no, this is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh shit. Is that for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait.
I can't believe everyone just went, no, why would Zero plant a bomb? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because the alternative makes so much more sense.
chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are...
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Fi laid out our options. With her fucking intuitive grasp of the color wheel. Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover. Tenmyoji, Geo, and I don't really care what the others do. I care, like, who I end up with, so... Option B, Luna and I pair up with Fi. C, Luna and I pair up with Alice. Okay.
3 minutes remain until chromatic door.
Okay. How are we gonna do
We need a
this?
system here, or we'll never. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most what?
People who only have 1 BP.
Oh, then that would be me, you, Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just raise our hand for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with 5. You good with that, Luna?
I'm sure. I really don't mind.
Now we've got 3 votes for option B.
I didn't get to pick. Hey.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute.
So 2 votes for A, 3 for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this, then we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
Oh, man.
The doors are closing.
I wanted to go with Clover this time.
Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay ended up at the red door, and Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Let me tell you, that means we're gonna have Alice in the betray thing now. No fucking shot I'm picking Ally again. No, sir. Huh. There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
I can't imagine.
Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please?
Don't worry about it. None of y'all ever solved the puzzle anyway. Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Bee Garden. One of the doors open.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other one.
Who cares? We should get moving.
What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside. There's a fucking dome, Sigma. Do you not see?
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
Huh.
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn. Oh, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Alright, it's finally time for the next puzzle. We're gonna ace it this time. We're not gonna solve the puzzle the wrong way 3 times. No, sir. We're just gonna get it in 1. Let's go. Gonna have to cross this water to get over there. Be careful, if you slip, you could fall into the stream. Okay, thank you.